The story begins with a group of 6 men who were traveling on a plane. They had gone on a trip, but one of their friends developed a serious eye infection, so they had to return. Their plane was flying over the ocean, and due to bad weather, the pilot lost his way. The pilot's name was John, and his co-pilot was Max. Neither of them understood where they were heading, and all they could see around them was endless ocean. In this ocean, there was a mysterious island inhabited only by young and extremely beautiful women. Meanwhile, the plane kept flying, but since they had been wandering for a long time, the fuel began running low. Even worse, the compass had stopped working and the radio was dead. John knew the plane couldn't stay airborne much longer, so he decided to land wherever possible. At that moment, a man named Will spotted an island. John decided to land there, and it was the same island where the girls lived. As the plane descended near the island, 2 girls noticed it. The aircraft touched down near the shore and began drifting toward the beach. Several girls hid and watched the plane approach. Once it stopped at the shore, Danny was the first to step out, followed by Mike. Stu, whose eyes were bandaged, also came out. They assumed someone must live on the island and hoped they would get help. While exploring, Danny saw a pig and immediately shot it. That night, they decided to sleep near the shore. Later, when Dave went aside to relieve himself, he discovered a human skull. Shocked, he screamed. The others rushed over and assumed that tribal people might live on the island and had killed someone. The next morning, we see a girl named Diana praying with other girls. She was asking their goddess to protect them because men had arrived on the island. Diana was the leader of the group. Will and Max formed a team to search for drinking water, while Mike and Danny did the same. Only Dave and Stu remained near the plane. Suddenly, a primitive tribesman appeared, and Dave shot him. Hearing a flare gun shot, fired by Dave, Will and Max moved toward the sound. On the way, they saw a girl running in fear because a tribesman was chasing her. When she noticed Will and Max, she ran in another direction. Max shot and killed the tribesman. Will caught the girl, but she bit his hand and escaped. Later, Will and Max were trapped in a net thrown by the girls. Diana wanted to kill them, but a girl named Maya intervened, saying they had saved her life. Diana left angrily, and Maya freed them. Meanwhile, Mike and Danny reached the girls' prayer area, but were surrounded. They tried offering clothes and utensils as gifts to make peace, but Diana rejected them. However, the girls secretly liked the gifts. Maya, who had developed feelings for Max after he saved her, secretly visited him. He offered her coffee, which she disliked because she had never tasted it before. Later, Maya confessed to the girls that she had fallen in love with Max. Diana then revealed her plan. They would pretend to befriend the men, use their help to eliminate the hostile tribe, and afterward kill the men too. The girls were shocked and saddened, as many had begun to genuinely like the men. Soon, bonds started forming between the men and girls. Max and Maya shared a kiss. Other girls befriended Mike and Will. However, tribal warriors soon arrived by boat after discovering their dead companions. Dave was attacked alone and had his throat slit. After the tribesmen left with their dead, the group buried Dave. Later, Max and Maya discovered an old wrecked ship on the island. Inside, they found a corpse. Maya revealed this was the goddess. Shocked, Max searched further and found a diary. The diary explained that years ago, a brutal war forced people to flee their country. A nun named Sister Maria ran an orphanage for girls. She escaped with them on a ship, but a violent storm caused the ship to crash on the island. The girls survived, but Sister Maria was badly injured and later died. Young Diana, only 10 years old at the time, had cared for her and eventually became the leader. Over time, Diana lied to the girls, claiming Maria was a living goddess who spoke only to her. She forbade anyone from entering the old ship. After reading the diary, Max realized Diana had been lying and was mentally unstable. He also found a working compass there. Meanwhile, the girls tied up the men under Diana's orders. She planned to hand them over to the tribe. Just in time, Max exposed Diana's lies. The girls turned against her and killed her. The next morning, they decided to leave the island together. The compass showed another island nearby. However, as they attempted to depart, the tribe attacked again. Despite resistance, Max and his companions managed to escape. In the end, they successfully reached the nearby island, and the story concludes there.